When my daughter was first born, all the other dads that I knew were talking about gaining weight, talking about how I was going to be gaining weight, but that's not actually what happened. I dropped 10 pounds when my daughter was born, plus I was working full time and barely sleeping, and today I'm going to go through the 4 habits that set me up for success to actually be able to do that. We're diving right into habit number 1. My first big habit that set me up for success to keep losing weight when my daughter was born was doing 10 to 20 minute workouts 4 to 5 days a week. Now, a lot of you in your minds will think that that's not actually possible. That's not something that you can do, and it's not sustainable for results, but it actually is, because what I did AMRAP style workouts, which means I would do one compound movement like bench press, squat, deadlift, something like that in my garage. I have minimal equipment, and then from there I would just set a timer for 10 minutes and I would just go through a certain amount of movements as many times as I could. It got my heart rate up and increased my strength, and I kept it simple, and because of that I still saw really good results and I still progressed in the right direction. Habit 2 was eating 200 grams of protein on a daily basis. Now, maybe you don't need to eat 200 grams of protein. I always suggest taking 1 gram of protein per pound of goal body weight. But as soon as I started taking in 200 grams of protein for myself, I noticed my hunger disappeared. I maintained muscle better. I built muscle just a little bit better. So when it came to that, it really set me up for a lot of success to keep me from snacking late at night and different things like that. And most people, most parents, most dads are only taking in 80 to 100 grams of protein on a daily basis. So again, if you bump those numbers up, you'll see that you hold on to muscle better, your hunger starts to disappear a little bit more, and you start to see better weight loss results. Okay, habit number 3 is tracking food on a daily basis. Now, before you just scroll away or get out of the video, it's like, this is something that doesn't take up a lot of your time, and I'm not talking about obsessing over every single calorie. I'm talking about hitting your protein and your calories and measuring and managing what you're taking in so you can set yourself up for success. So this is something I did daily. I still do it daily, and it just allowed me to be flexible. So if I was really busy and maybe I did need to go eat out, I could grab something that I knew was going to be beneficial for me and still set me up for success and not completely just derail me with my progress when it comes to my fat loss results. So if you're looking at setting yourself up for success with weight loss, make sure you track your food daily. That's what I do right inside the first format. Real quick, if this is adding value to you, hit subscribe. I put out weekly content like this that sets up busy parents for success along their weight loss journey while not sacrificing time with their family. So I would appreciate it greatly. Now we're gonna hop into this last habit. All right, habit number 4 is sleep. This is one that was really hard to do when my daughter was first born. I struggled with it a lot because she was colicky, and me and my wife were taking shifts on the couch, just taking turns staying awake with her because she just did not sleep whatsoever. So when it comes to this, I did struggle with this, but what I did, I still had a schedule. So for me, I slept from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. and that's what I did. So I still protected my sleep, still worked to get at least 6 hours. And sometimes that's not possible. Sometimes it was a little less, but I did my best with that piece. Now, something I do now that my daughter is a little bit older, I cut out my screen time 30 minutes before I go to bed. It just helps me wind down, automatically eliminates that blue screen, which is going to help my cortisol levels lower just a little bit and help me get into a deeper sleep. That's it. Those are the 4 habits that I focus on that set me up to lose 10 pounds. So recapping real quick, remember 10 to 20 minute workouts daily, 200 grams of protein or taking 1 gram of protein per pound of goal body weight, then automatically track your food daily right inside the first format, and then protect your sleep. Those are things, keep it simple, pick one to actually do this week. And again, if you haven't automatically subscribed as of yet, I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to do that. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm a dad, I'm a parent, I work a full-time job, and I just want to be able to continue to put out this content that will set you up for success along your journey. But other than that, have an amazing day. I'll see you on the next video.